Introducing GeForce TV. GForceTV.net is your new source for action overload. Featuring free live programming year-round and countless hours of on-demand video, GeForce TV will be your first stop whenever you want to see the latest and hottest racing action. See live Friday Night Excitement weekly from Washougal Speedway, and watch the stars of tomorrow make a name for themselves during Thursday night's live microsprint racing. GeForce TV is also the new home for Rivals Race Chat. Watch weekly as Clinton Jeffrey and Adam Ross discuss all the hot topics in the world of motorsports. For iRacing fans, GeForce TV has you covered with hours of live broadcasting from Rivals and GeForce TV Racing Leagues. GeForce TV promises to deliver motorsports, esports, and action sports you want to see, along with talk shows and vlogs to keep you connected to the lifestyle you love. Visit GForceTV.net today to subscribe for free. Sit back, hold on, and feel the G's on GeForce TV.
Alright, good evening, Dirt fans, and welcome. I tell you what, we're back here live tonight, and we got street stock action about to happen. 2W's Plumbing and Schultz Heating and Air Company tonight, bringing you the street stock action live, and we've got heat race number 1, sponsored by here with the Cruise Shop, FW.com. I tell you, if you're looking for a vacation or just want to get away, you know, those guys will get you hooked up. Check them out, the Cruise Shop, FW.com. Heat race 1 underway here tonight. Boy, I tell you what, it's going to be a good one. So we got some action-packed racing here. If you've never experienced GeForce racing, well, you're in for a definitely. What's up, man? Jay? Tom, double T for the win. Okay. All right, Tom for the win. We could definitely go with that. We'll have to see what he's got out here tonight. Heat race 1 here with the Cruise Shop. About to get set sail here. Remember these guys, man, in these street stocks here, though. Well, they are bad fast. Already green flag. You got, looks like Skylar Castor out front, and they're already 4 wide. Back in 4th place, and man, Steve Shaw gets dropped back to the last transfer spot. 3 wide in the middle. Here at Charlotte, my backyard. The dirt track. Uh-oh, Steve Shaw outside looking in for right now. You got to go up front. Skylar Castor, the man out front right now. Wayne Miller looking pretty good. Trying to see if he can't beef it up on the inside of him. Who knows? 3, their nose to tail. Well, right now he's trying to put a slide job on him. That'd be Cody Shands. I hope I said his last name right. Oh, he just got a bumper full from Alex. Yeah, I ain't even gonna try the last name. Parmalu. Well, we'll have to see. But right now, Steve Shaw said if he can't chew up the back bumper of it, that's for the transfer shop. Now, folks, you know something's wrong with me when I'm out here talking about the transfer shop. I mean, something. I apologize for that, but I hope you got a chuckle out of it either way. Transfer spot. Let's get it right here, man. My tongue is like, you know, going around like a Tootsie Roll. Up front, man, looking pretty good. 3rd place battle happening. Cody's right there on the inside. Wayne Miller trying to hang on to it. What's up, John? Oh, John over on the Facebook side, man. What? No. What's going on? We're live tonight at the GeForce TV on YouTube also there, John, and live on the OSR Network on Facebook. Skylar, man, right there trying to go back to that 4th place because Alex and Steve Shaw trying to bang it up on each other. Look at that, trading a little paint. coming in with a street stock slide job city happening right there. Steve Shaw's got it for the moment. He puts a slide move on him. Here comes the crossover by Alex. Well, I'll tell you what, laps are winding down. Battle's on here for this spot. Look at these two digging in the dirt right now. Everybody staying low into the middle. As you've got Steve Shaw and Alex putting the heat on there for about 4th place, still up front. It's a single file freight train now. It's about single file back there in 4th. Love Tootsie Rolls. Yeah, well, my tongue was hanging out like one. Well, right now, Alex is really, man, hoping he can dig something up and get past Steve Shaw. Steven right there definitely took that 4th place here for the cruise shop. Heat race number 1 here tonight. 2Ws Plumbing and Schultz Heating and Cooling. Bringing you this street stock action here tonight. I want to appreciate all them guys out there. Obviously, Chris Whipple, Mike Schultz, man, for bringing this action. And oh, look out here, Steve Shaw. Are you kidding me? Right in the wall, but boy, I tell you what, Steve is able to make it. We're up on heat race number 2. Got their heat race number 2 tonight. A&J Custom Creations. I'm going to tell you what, if you never saw their work, their CNC machine work, you're missing out because they do some outstanding craftsmanship. They did the trophies last season and the season before, and I think they might be able to do them again this season, so definitely check it out. But heat race number 2 brought to you by A&J Custom Creations. What's up, Cody? Hey, if you're on the YouTube side of things, let me know if you are experiencing any buffering or anything on that side, or if everything, man, looks Sean's is how it is called. Sean's? Okay. Sean's. All right, Cody Sean's. All right, I'll get it right, Cody. All right, hey man, it's bear with me. Usually it takes me a little bit on some names. I'm getting old, my old age, but yeah, just let me know on that YouTube side thing. Let me know how it sounds and looks for everything out there for y'all. Hey, I always like trying to please the viewers, trying to please everybody out there, trying to get everybody lined up and straight here. Street stocks on dirt, absolutely. Change things up. Yeah, well, on my dirt nights, man, I have the on the Facebook side up, but I stream on the GForceTV YouTube for these guys here at GForce Racing, and they have a wonderful thing. Check them out over there. Definitely like what you hear, like what sound. What's up, LW? What on, LW? No buffering. That's what I'm saying. That's what. Yeah, let me know if it starts buffering or anything. Just like that. So that's right. So Shaw's. All right, good deal, Cody Shaw's. All right, we're up here, AJ Custom Creations Heat Race 2 here tonight. Green flags out. We're racing. They're already beating and banging each other back there around about the 4th, 5th place spot. Look at this. This is the demo derby on the dirt here tonight with street stocks 3 wide in the middle. Blake Dole right there along with David Callaghan. No, he's told me that name 9 million times, but David's up at the wall. Oh, not the place you want to be right now, but he's mixing it up with Eric. Eric Dorsey right now is in the 4th place spot. Look out, holy moly. It's a battle's on. Eric's right there in front of him. Behind him, though, you got Corey Smith, Chase Hess and company. They're trying to get up there in that 4th place transfer spot. They're going to see if they can. Out front, Connor Ross is the man. Oh, he hit the inside donut there. Tire threw the car up high. Here comes Steven Goldner. Goldner to the inside, takes a slide job move on him. He's got it hooked up. Connor says not so fast. I'm going to give you a bumper full of something in the back here. Pushes him up the track a little bit. Slider on the inside, not going to stick. Blake Dole hanging on to 3rd for the moment. Eric Dorsey right there along with him. Well, it's on up front here. Good one. Appreciate it, Cody. I don't know about all that, LW, but can't tell you, man. All right. Outstanding. Looking good so far. They're all single file. Let's go back here to Eric Dorsey, who's hanging on to the 4th place spot. Top 4 drivers right now. Corey Smith is trying outside looking in. That's right, Thursday, Friday, man. Weekend's coming up. Oh, I can't sing the song yet. It's finally Thursday, and we're here tonight at GForce Racing. 2Ws Plumbing and Schultz Heating and Cooling, bringing this live street stock action to you here tonight. It's awesome. We still got an Elite Series qualifier after this, folks, so stay tuned. Single file freight train up front for all 4 guys. Corey Smith's trying to chew up the back bumper of Eric Dorsey for the moment. Back up front, though, Connor Ross is trying everything he can to get around Steven. Steven's not letting that move go, but he is going up high a little bit up there to the cushion now. Everybody's kind of sliding up. We're here for the heat race number 2. Checkered flag out. Is he going to hang on to it? Steven's out of 4. He got it. Steven Goldner. Man, and Eric Dorsey's going to hang on to 4th. Good run, good run. All right, that should bring us into heat race number 3. And that's the iRacing League manager. And I'm going to tell you what, if you run a league, you own a league, you manage a league, check it out. Preston Cranmer is the guy behind that. Now, I'm not sure because I do know they use it here at the GForce Racing League. I think it's still in a test session, but it should be going live soon. But check them out, iRacing League Manager. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out there. You know, Google them up. Preston Cranmer, who is the VP here, man behind that. So awesome, awesome, awesome. And you see Mike Cranmer out there. That I found out that is the dad of Preston. So that is cool, man. To get the family members out here, get them all. No Blimpy can. Yeah, Blimpy. Yeah. Everybody likes Blimpy, don't they, John? Everybody loves Blimpy. I don't think I've introduced them to Blimpy Cam here. The dirt is just so fast and furious, you know, I don't get a chance to throw out Blimpy. But we can do Blimpy on the, look, we'll go high and wide. The Blimpy Cam, folks. Everybody out there at GForce Racing don't know about the Blimpy Cam. John over on Facebook, he knows what it is. I always say the Blimpy Cam gives you a good perspective of the facility, just how far apart these guys are. And I always throw out the Blimpy challenge, and I love it. And I got to do this. I'm going to tell you what, if you survive, film this or record it on your phone, run up and down the aisles of Walmart yelling, Blimpy, Blimpy, Blimpy. If they don't arrest you, hey, we know you made it. Come back next week. There's your Blimpy challenge for the day. Let's bring it back down here. Get set. Heat race number 3. That's right, iRacing League Manager. Out front, Ray Emery, Ryan Beagle and company. John Hine, he's got that boat sitting out there too. Kyle Parker, getting set. Green flag's about to fly. Here we go. Out front, Ray looking good on the inside. He's up front there, 2x2. Kyle Parker trying to see if he can't dive on the inside of him. Battle's on for that last transfer spot there. Mike Schultz. Remember, he's got that Mike Schultz heating and cooling right now. Boy, he is on fire, trying to look like he's going to get down on the low side there. The cruise shot man himself, John Hine. Oh, got a little piece on the rear end. He was able to hold on to it. That was a good driving job. I tell you what, that guy needs to be a driving instructor to hang on to that machine. But it puts him back into 5th place. Now he's going to see if he can't come back. What a slide job move on the inside of him. Mike Schultz, though, still battling and hanging on to 4th. That's that last transfer spot. Now, John, though, on the inside, he's got Bruce Hilton hanging up on the top side, up under the cushion a little bit. Here in our heat race number 3 here tonight. Up front, though, you've got Ray Emery, Ryan Beagle in the Beagle machine there, Kyle Parker. All 3 of those kind of single file. You got to go back here to the 5th and 6th place spot. Those 2 guys, they're door to door. John's up top right there, Bruce down low. Starting to see these cars travel up the track just a little bit, up there towards that cushion. They started off down low, kind of middle side of the track. Now everybody's traveling up. Uh-oh, now let's get some action up here up front. 3rd place man, Kyle Parker, sees if he can hook on the back bumper of Ryan Beagle. If he can't pull him around, and he's got that Beagle dog machine happening. And Ray's looking good, but Ray right now, he's got that line I think everybody wants. Gotta look at Mike Schultz, though. Man's coming up through the field here a little bit. What's up, Mert? How you doing? Great view. Yeah, everybody loves great view. Let's go on board. Let's see what Mike Schultz sees. Not very much. He's got a lot of dirt on his visor. I've always been heard that these cars have no windshields. Now, in iRacing, I'm not 100% sure if that... I'm going to say it transfers over because all the dirt goes on to the visor, and they have what they call an automatic virtual tear-off. So they have a tear-off on their visors. Actually, in real life, in the virtual world, you can see them in the dirt pellets just flying up in there. I always call them dirt clogs here, folks. You can imagine getting slapped in the face of one of them things by about 100 mile an hour or 80 mile an hour. That would kind of hurt. I just wonder if a driver's ever been hit in the head with one of them things. It just goes, ouch. Either way, Battles on. Top 4. Well, they are nose to tail. It's anybody's ball game up there, but you're going to see Ryan dives to the inside. Is he going to be able to make the slider out of 4? Not going to happen. Out of turn 4, Ray's going to hang on to it. Mike Schultz going to hang on to the 4th place spot here tonight for the heat race number 3. Man, I tell you what, 2W's Plumbing and Schultz Heating, that brings us up into the consolation, which is the B main. And our B main here tonight, that's going to be brought to you by Schultz Heating and Cooling. That's Mike Schultz there. And I'll tell you what, it's getting cold. Now, he's from New York, upstate New York there. And I know it's getting into fall, winter time, so definitely give him a call. Mike right there, they are the HVAC experts up there located in Plantsburg, New York. They'll definitely get you hooked up. You got 20 years of experience, and the man knows what he's doing. So that is awesome. But he's doing our B main here tonight. Schultz Heating and Cooling. Mike Schultz out there, who just got into the feature too. Just made it right there in the 4th place spot. Awesome. He's going to be up there tonight representing feature here. What's up, Hayden? How you doing? Mark, Cody, LW. How's everybody doing out there? Well, John's over there on the Facebook side. Seems I think the YouTube side's running pretty good here tonight. Everybody's out there having a good time. We're having a good time up here. Well, we got, looks like, well, it would have been 17 cars, but I don't think John Hine, for some reason, did not grid. So, we had 3 heat races, taking 24 tonight. Always have to do that math. But that means we're going to have 12 go to the feature. So that means 1, 2, 3, and 4. It would have been 5, but John Hine, for some reason, did not grid up. So, unfortunately, he's just not, don't grid and get out there. Not going to make it into the feature tonight, so unfortunate for John. So 4 drivers are going to go home here tonight. Roger Craig, Chris Whipple right there sitting on the 12 and 13. Now, we always talk about Roger, poor Roger. I mean, that guy, he gets up there and he has a fun time. But you've got some other guys hanging on the outside looking in. G.J. Boydell, Don Rayner, and Chase Hess. Like I said, just Chris Whipple right there. Mike Kramer, all right down there in that 12th place spot. So that's going to be the heat zone. And we're going to have to keep our eye out here for this B main, Schultz Heating and Cooling B main here tonight. So we'll keep an eye out for that round about that 12th place spot. And again, we've seen it many, many times. As the green flag flies, we're racing here in the B main tonight. We've seen many times up front, those guys get up there, kill each other. And the guy in the back sneaks his way in. Round about the 12th place, Mike Kramer's man holding on to it right now. DJ Boydell, Chris Whipple, they're side by side. They're throwing sliders. Uh-oh, better be hush-hush for a minute. Roger Craig, well, he's got the Pabst Blue Ribbon machine out there, and he's up to 11th. But he's out there trying to, man, see if he can't knock somebody around. Old car around, and boom! Well, told you I should have shut up. Roger Craig just got rolled like a can. Ouch. Chris Whipple, though, up to 12th right now. It wasn't his fault. He actually got caught up into something. So, unfortunately, on Roger Craig's part right there. Corey Smith out of this one for a moment. Tom Taylor right there. I hate it, man, so far. Right now, outside looking in, Chris Whipple, Tom Taylor, Roger, Corey Smith, and John Hines still did not get in there, so he's outside looking in. But G.J. Boydell is the man in 12th. Chris Whipple is right there on his back bumper. That is the transfer spot, folks, here for tonight, top 12. Unless I hear otherwise, I'm going with it. Up front, though, Alex Pomerleau. I don't know. Uh-oh. Never mind. It just changed back in the back because David, he spun around. Tom Taylor. Oh, Tom just shot by David like he was sitting still. And you see Chris Whipple over there. He's banging off the donuts on the inside. That car's a little beat up right now. He's up to 11th. Tom's hanging to 12th. David's right outside looking in. And Roger Craig's still out there moving along, seeing if he can't get out there. He's there back in 14th. He's got a shot because if these guys get up here and start, beating and banging on each other, it could be done. That's right, Hayden. Let's go. Right now, Chris Whipple hanging on there to 11th place. Tom Taylor's back in 12th. Go up front here, see what Alex is doing. Alex has got his hands full of Nicholas Vickery. Vickery on the inside for a slide move. Is he going to be able to get it here? The B main guys right now are safe, but boy, look at that third place. Cole Tinson. Man, come flying up in the GoPro machine there. Got to go back to 10th. Chase Hess, for some reason, blinked out for a moment. If he doesn't come back in, I don't know. But Chris Whipple, unfortunately, is around. And that knocks Chris Whipple out. Oh, and he's coming back on the field. Almost came back on the field. Oh, and then he towed it back to the pit. So Chris Whipple, unfortunately, out of this one. Tom Taylor is the man up in 12th. Now, forget about it. Hold on a minute. Hush, folks. Hey, look. Y'all be real quiet. Shh. Don't say nothing. White flags out, because guess who's in 12th place? Roger Craig. Holy moly. This is going to be a good one. Can Roger make the feature here tonight? We're going to leave him alone for a second so he makes it around turn 4. Up front, though, Nicholas Vickery. Alex throws a slider on turn 4. Nicholas is going to hang on and win the B main here. And wow. Roger's going to hang on and make it to the feature. Awesome run here tonight for a B main. What a B main that was. I tell you what, guys was tearing it up. Oh, it's always some drama there, John. You gotta love how they do the B mains and everything else. So Roger made it in. Well, folks, I tell you what, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Gonna do some national anthem singing here, and don't go anywhere. Be right back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallant streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright folks, we're back here, and I tell you what, it definitely has been fast and furious here all night long here for the 2W's Plumbing and Schultz Heating and Cooling Street Stocks here tonight. Good racing so far. Appreciate everybody tuning in. What's up, Tom? You didn't want to be here. Yeah, I know, Tom, man. I hate that. Let me get some clarification out there for you folks. All right, I got all excited, and I thought it was 12 going to the feature, but they're only doing 20 here, 20 for the feature tonight. And when they do 20 on three, and it's three heat races, they only take 8. So, unfortunately, Roger and them didn't make it. There was a lot of cars that didn't make it in that one. But Mike Cranmer up in here to the feature. Also one like Dad there, Preston Cranmer. We're here in our feature tonight. Awesome one that's going to be here. 2W's Plumbing feature tonight here. Wow. Well, John, you throwing it back, man. Way back in the day, talking about YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, MySpace, MySpace, holy cow. You going retro style on us. Next thing you know is you're going to bring up ICQ, and hope anybody remembers that one. So, yeah, Mark, I got excited on Roger's part there, too, and he came up there while we was playing the thing and gave me confirmation it was only going to be 8 up there. So, I hate it. But, hey, tell you what, 2W's Plumbing feature tonight. Here we go. I'm gonna put up, man, here on the top 25 laps around this place. Guys, man, are just going to go to town. Hopefully won't kill each other. See. Up front, Stephen Goldner, Skylar Castor, hope I'm saying that right, Ray Emery, Wayne Miller, Connor Ross there. Huh, look at that. Interesting there, John. Oh. Well, now we got Facebook. Facebook's what took over. Go, Skylar and Company. Up top, green flag. 2W's Plumbing feature here tonight. Green flag flies. Well, Skylar drops the hammer on it. Off into turn 1. Remember, everybody else went up top on that cushion, and look at this 4-wide mess back here in the middle. Oh, Ryan Beagle's right there along with it. You got a car in the grass back there in the back. They're still battling it out. 3 wide, Beagle's up top. Blake Dole's there. I don't know where in the world this is going to go, because you got a battle for the lead. You got battles for second, third, the 36 machine. Oh, that looks like Connor Ross up in the wall a little bit. You want to talk about getting down and dirty? Right now, there are 4 wide. Oh, hold on to your breath. It's a mayhem back here around 6th place. Look at that. The 96 boy threads the needle up top there. That's Stephen Shaw Jr. Oh, Nicholas Vickery around in the back. He's in the grass. He's helping landscaping. But back up front, I tell you what, they are still 3 wide. Steve Shaw, Blake Doyle and company. Skylar Castor out front. Stephen Goldner, there knows the tail, but the battle's on for around 5th, 6th place. Are you kidding? These guys have still just not let each other go up front. And a car up there on the wall looks like Ray. Actually, that's Stephen Goldner's. He gets up there and just tries to pile drive, man. That's Connor getting up there in the middle of the back end. Old Stephen. Give him a little bump and nudge. Them hurry up and get around the track here. Well, look at them way up there on that top side cushion. They're banging their back ends off the wall. Mike Schultz back there. He's going to use his skill set here tonight. Got that Schultz heating and plumbing machine. Definitely laying down the pipe work here to try to get to the front. Back in 8th. Ryan Beagle hanging right there in front of him. Oh, behind him, though, Kyle Parker trying to make it in the middle. He's going to thread it with Blake Doyle. They're 3 wide. They're getting right there. Schultz is going, hold on a minute. I was fine up here by myself. Now you guys are coming up here messing me up. Blake down low or in the middle there with Cody. Well, his action's all over the place back here in the back. Kind of gets split up now, 2x2. Slider down low there, Blake. Trying to put the moves on Mike Schultz. Is he going to be able to? Behind him, 3 wide. Here comes Kyle. Kyle thought better of it. Oh, Schultz in the wall. That was Blake. He kind of got slid up there. Still 3 wide in the mix. Right behind him, Kyle. Look at Kyle. Trying to make that thing right in the middle. He's trying to make it thin. Oh, here comes Mike Schultz, though. He says, hey, I can do that. Oh, and he gets up there. Schultz in the wall. Crammed it. Yellow flag's out. Watch that one kind of live. Unfortunately, Mike Schultz. In the wall. Caution's out first time. What up, Rail? Oh, you gotta love dirt track racing. Traffic jam. You're pulling for Ray, Mark. Okay, pulling for Ray now. Okay. Ray Emery. He's back there in 6 right now. Under caution for the 2 plumbings feature here tonight. Chris Whipple's 2 plumbings. 2W plumbings. I said 2 plumbings, but it's 2W plumbings. I wonder what the 2W stands for. Chris, if you're... Well, actually, I think Chris is... Chris Racing? But Chris, if you're watching, what's the 2W stands for? I'm curious to know what the 2W stands for. Obviously, we know it's Schultz Heating and Cooling. That's Mike Schultz. But, Chris, what's the 2W stand for? Is that like your father-son type of deal? I'm taking it's for Whipple, but the 2's got to stand for you and wife to help you. Hey, wrong with the significant other getting out there. Either way, appreciate Chris Whipple, Mike Schultz coming on board here. Been a title sponsor for our Street Stock Series. Now, don't go anywhere because after this, folks, we're going to take a little short break. But we've got the first qualifying race for the Elite Series. That's Southern Patio Enclosures Elite Series. That will be done on Wednesday night starting next week. But we've got a qualifier here tonight, so we're going to do that. And you're going to see some big boys there after it. It's going to be a good one. Green flag's back out here for the 2W's Plumbing. Feature Skylar Castor, Stephen Goldner. Steve Shaw's up there too, and they're already back there having a party. Connor Ross, Ryan Beagle and company, 3 and 2 wide set up top on that cushion. I am very impressed with them getting up there. Battle's on for second though. Wayne all over the place back here. Wayne Miller, Ryan Beagle's trying to see if he can't bring the Beagle Mobile up front. If he don't, he's going to go up there and bite somebody in the tire. Oh, car on the wall. That's Ray. Ray gets down, then he sandwiches another one. Is there 4 wide? Out of the turn? That's just not going to work. Not on dirt, not here. They'll try it, though. You see Ray getting a little bit slide up the track there as he's 2 and 3 wide. It's back around the 9th place spot, but up front, Skyler's checking out. He says, I'm long gone on this one. It's a good battle when going on back here in the back. You can see guys just up there just ground and pounding on that wall. And from my understanding, these are not open sets. Up Tom, comes Doug. Doug doing good. Oh, yeah. Where's Doug? You're talking about Doug. Doug who? Which Doug? I don't see a Doug out here. I'm out there talking about Doug, and I don't see him. Oh, car around! Not so fast. That's Mike Schultz. And Alex, you know what? Alex was up front leading earlier. Now he's way back here in 14th. What in the world? He's the one back there just getting knocked around. Ouch. Back at about back there in the 14th place spot. Mike Cranmer making the feature here. Good job on his end, man. I got to give you that's the dad there out there, Preston. Awesome run by him. Up here around about 12th place spot. They're throwing slider moves on each other. As everybody is just still kind of single file up front for the moment. Well, I say that. You got to go up here. Oh, never mind. Connor Ross got up there and just kicked the back end of Ryan Beagle's car. Are you serious? I'll be up there messing with the dog. Dog bite you. Ryan Beagle up top on the cushion. Single file nose to tail for right now. Time's winding out. 6 to go here at Charlotte Speedway, the dirt track for the 2Ws Plumbing feature tonight. Skylar Castor right there leading it. He's got a good lead over Steve Shaw. Right here is nose to tails for the moment. Oh, dog. Oh, here come the dog. Oh, the Beagle. Yeah, the Beagle machine. Ryan Beagle. No, but right now he's got Connor Ross trying to throw slide jobs on him. Puts a good slider, but I just haven't seen that inside lane work. You got Kyle back there. Kyle's gonna see. Oh, never mind. Ryan got up there. Got in the wall a little bit. He's trying to follow Wayne. We've seen a lot of cars here tonight just get up in the wall, and you just see that thing barking as he gets up there, and it just gets on 2 wheels. Screaming. Uh-oh, wait a minute. It's a big crash back here. Yellow flag's out. I don't know what in the world. Let's go back here and look. Blake Dole and company, because, boy, it was a huge mess back here. Let's go back here and see what they're doing. They were talking about it for a moment. Blake Dole, Mike Cranmer and company. Unfortunately, a lot of guys involved in this one. Nicholas Pat. Watching this replay on us as you see Blake up there in the wall. And just got off the wall, a little tag right there. Nothing too bad. Boom! Next thing you know, one and done. Oh! And then from there, it's just kind of a parking lot. Ouch. But under caution, this is going to be interesting now. Caution laps don't count, but it is great racing, Mark. Absolutely. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hit that like and the share of our GForce TV over there on the OSR network side. Appreciate it. Awesome. Nice, Skyler right there, Castor. Well, he had a huge lead. This got wiped out. The good thing about it is they're going to go double file. If they were single file, he'd probably be like, yay. We'll just have to see, can Steve Shaw muster up enough here and get around him. The 18 still has that preferred leader line here, so to speak. He's going to get the jump on the field, and he does, but already beating and banging. Steve Shaw says he ain't going nowhere. That feather. Oh, well, never mind. Steve Shaw stuffs the wall. That opens up the door for Stephen Goldner, and I know Skylar's got to be going, you got to be kidding me. I had a 9-year lead in front of these guys, and now I got to contest with them. And it's only going to be a couple more laps. Can Skylar be able to muster it back up there? I don't know. He's got that high lane into the cushion and gets shoved up into the wall. Stephen Goldner is trying to pinch him. White flag one more time. Stephen Goldner threw the slider in. Wasn't able to hang on to it for the final turn. It looks like Skylar might be able to pull this off, but we got a 4-wide battle out of turn 4. We're 3rd and 4th. They're coming to the line. Oh, I don't even know who in the world got that. Kyle Parker got 3rd. And Steven Goldner tried, but he held off the second. Skylar Caster, though, wow, what a run. What a finish to that one. Awesome run for these guys. Talk about intense style racing. See if we can't get a few of these guys up here and get a word with them. We're going to get Kyle Parker here. Hope everybody enjoyed that one because that was some stellar racing out there. The 2 W's plenty. Absolutely, Tom. Great race, man. Great finish to it. Well, Steven, he tried everything he could to get up there. A little bit short, that's all. Harm, no foul. Hang on just a second. We're going to have Kyle Parker up here, get a word with him. Kyle, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Boy, I tell you what, Kyle, what a race, what a finish, and you came to the line. It was bare inches back there. You got third. I mean, what was going through your mind on that finish?
Oh man, I don't know. I started the restart in 7th, and I was like, all right, we'll see what we got. You know, I'll take a 7th place finish. And then going into 1 and 2, I was like, okay, I'm right here. So I'm like, I'm gonna see what I can do. And I tried that middle line, and it worked. I got a pretty good run off 4, and I didn't even realize I was in 3rd until I looked down. I'm like, oh man, I finished 3rd. Look at that. That was wild.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you got a good shot at there. Like I said, it was just bare. It's always say you just got to get the nose in front of them to win or get the position there, and you did tonight. I'll tell you what, though, you had a good car all night long. Looks like that high lane was a place to be later on, but hey, you got anybody you want to thank for this awesome 3rd place finish?
Yep, I got to thank Spartan Racing, man. My teammates help each other all out, man. We make each other faster every single week, and it's starting to prove it. So that's always amazing. And then I got to thank my fiance as well, as always, for allowing me to do this every night and not complaining as much. But it's always fun. And you guys for broadcasting and GForce for putting all these leagues together.
Oh, no doubt about it, man. It's always outstanding and exciting to watch you guys get out here, just play in the dirt a little bit. Again, congratulations on 3rd there, Kyle.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, there's old Kyle Parker right there coming home in 3rd. Well, this guy, he tried and almost pulled it off there on the restart. Steven, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you there, Joe.
Man, I tell you, you tried everything you could, short from maybe just sending Skylar to the moon. But what was going through your mind on that restart? It was almost set up beautiful.
Yeah, I tried to race them as clean as I could. I wanted that win, but I don't think I was really that good up top. I don't know. I know they pulled away from me there in that stretch, Skyler and Shaw. So I just kind of tried to hang on and tried to finish good.
Oh, and you did. I mean, you had it there. Now, it looked like like you said, when you tried that slider down the inside, it just wouldn't stick. We've seen it all night long. That the high lane was the place to be. It looked like later on in there, but what a run. What a way, man, to cap off here for the 2W Plumbing's street stock. Anybody want to thank for a 2nd place?
Yeah, let's thank the new sponsors coming on board the broadcast. It was a good race, and it was hopefully fun to watch for the fans. I'd like to thank Vanderbilt Race Cars, SGR, and RK Automotive.
Oh, it's outstanding racing, y'all. It was fun to watch out there. A lot of you guys just looked like you're having fun and playing in the dirt. But again, there's Steven. Congratulations on 2nd.
Thanks a lot.
All right, there's Steven Goldner coming home in 2nd. Well, let's bring this guy up here tonight. He had a little scare there. Skyler, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, I tell you, first off, you had a lead that was 9 days long. Then that caution wiped it out. What was going through your mind on that caution?
Yeah, I definitely didn't want the caution to come out because I knew the middle was going good, but I was like, I got to stay on the top. But it was wild. I did not want that caution to come out at all. And
then the restart. I'm gonna tell you, Steve Shaw right there came in, and then the next day you found yourself one way out front. The next, you've got guys in front of you. At that point, what are you thinking? Am I going to be able to get by him again?
Yeah, like on that restart, I got bumper hooked, and I went into one, and I pushed straight to the wall, and I saw 2 guys got by me, and then I saw Steven on the inside, and he was like going up to the wall, but he gave me just a car width room barely, and I took it. I wasn't gonna lift, and I rode the top the rest of the way home.
Oh, absolutely. You're right. You threaded that thing in there in a small space, but got
Yeah.
it done here tonight for the 2W Plumbing and Heat Shouldering Street Stock Series. Got anybody you want to thank for the win there, Skylar?
I just want to thank Roger and the whole GeForce crew for putting this whole thing on, and it's fun to be racing with you guys again.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I tell you what, it was exciting to watch. Hey, we got the Elite Series qualifiers coming up again. Congratulations on that win here tonight there, Skylar.
All right, thanks.
All right, I'll tell you what, there you go. Skylar pulling it home here tonight. What a finish, what a race there, folks. I tell you, I don't know how to put it any other way. That definitely was a thriller here. Get final results on it here, kind of the top 20 and right ones here. There you go, top 20. Skylar Castor bringing it home. Way down here, 20 drivers, man, brought it here tonight. Good run, good finish to these guys. Loved every minute of it. Hope y'all did, enjoyed it. Well, don't go anywhere because we got the Southern Patio Enclosures Elite Series qualifier here next. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Introducing GeForce TV. GForceTV.net is your new source for action overload. Featuring free live programming year-round and countless hours of on-demand video, GeForce TV will be your first stop whenever you want to see the latest and hottest racing action. See live Friday Night Excitement weekly from Washougal Speedway, and watch the stars of tomorrow make a name for themselves during Thursday night's live microsprint racing. GeForce TV is also the new home for Rivals Race Chat. Watch weekly as Clinton Jeffrey and Adam Ross discuss all the hot topics in the world of motorsports. For iRacing fans, GeForce TV has you covered with hours of live broadcasting from Rivals and GeForce TV Racing Leagues. GeForce TV promises to deliver motorsports, esports, and action sports you want to see, along with talk shows and vlogs to keep you connected to the lifestyle you love. Visit GForceTV.net today to subscribe for free. Sit back, hold on, and feel the G's on GeForce TV.
All right, welcome back, Dirt fans. Here tonight, this right here is a little bit of a special one here because this is the Southern Patio Enclosures Elite Series, but it's the qualifying series. So a lot of new names are going to be out here, and this is qualifying. But we're in the Heat Race 1, the crew.fw.com, and got Doug up here with me this time. Doug, I tell you what, it was exciting there for the 2Ws Plumbing and Sheets Heating and Cooling Street Stock Series. But this one right here ought to be exciting too with the 360.
Yeah, race 3 of 6, best four from best four races determine this. Top 10 in this get to join last year's top 25. Very important series. I watched some of the street stock race. That was really good. But like we said, a lot of people we don't see a lot of tonight. This will be fun.
Yes, it will. So we got Chris. Couldn't tell you. Blake Wall. I don't know. Chris up there, man, starting out up on the top row with him or inside. Sabsky? Yeah,
that's what I was saying. Sabsky or Sabesky is what I figured. Probably one of those two.
Probably the Sabesky. You're probably right on that. But Blake Walsh right up on the top side. He's got a nice looking machine there. As we're getting set here to go green flag, Pace Truck's about to enter Heat Race 1 here for the crew shop. That Pace Truck's pulling around 360s. It's an open setup style here.
Use your own. Yep.
That's it. Use your own, because this is a no limit as far as iRating or anything like that. So these are some of the best that GeForce has to offer. Some of the best iRacing has to offer. You already see the green flag, and well, they're getting down and moving. Here at the USA Speedway, we were talking about that beforehand. It's the biggest dirt track there is on iRacing, and you can tell a lot of speed will be involved, but man, in the wall, Doug.
That was the 21, I believe, that made it down in the wall there. Heavy contact, but of course, no cautions in the heat race, right, Joe?
None in the heat race, but unfortunately, Chris right there just slammed and bammed that wall, but battles on for third and fourth. And I'm going to go off the fourth place is still the transfer.
Yes, it is.
Maybe, okay.
8 laps, top 4,
right.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. 8 laps there, top 4, and right now that thing is switching back and forth with some good sliders.
Yeah, they were 3 wide for a second there for a little bit, but now Blake Walsh has kind of put himself up in second. Bobby Rafferty is now in third, and as everybody seems to be going up to the top side here is Bryce Lucius. We'll take a look for position number 3.
Yeah, it is right there in the battle on, like I said, for second, third place. You got the Blake and Bobby, and you got Blake down the inside, or excuse me, Bobby down the end. Bruce down the inside now. It's 3 wide now. But never mind, I got another card. Well, it's getting all messed up there. First time it's 1, now it's 2, and then it's 3.
Boy, Lucius really fell back on that one too, didn't he? So that was a tough break for him there. As I got to give Walsh a lot of credit for holding out. They were 3 wide. Here's that battle for third. Raftery up high and Lucius down low.
Yeah, it is. Got a good shot here looking to see because the battle's right there in front of him, right along with Bobby here. And what we're seeing right now is everybody tries to throw that move on the inside, but as they do, they just can't able to make the slide job happen, and then they go single file for the moment. But we can just see the speed of this track.
Yeah, I noticed one of the guys out there, big Danny Dietrich fan. Oh, contact for third, and this could shake up the qualifiers.
It did, because Bobby right there is back and forth, but he's able to hang on to it. Somebody just jumped right off the back of the cush bar. Never mind, Steven Spies comes right down there. See if he can't throw the spy move on him. Oh, he's going to throw a little bit of a haymaker. And I'll tell you, you want to talk about these guys that are just back here killing each other. White flag.
And you know who really benefited from that first contact was Nicholas Vickery. He went from 6th to 3rd, kind of split the middle of that crash, and he is in the show now.
Yes, he is. Bobby's hanging on to it out of the last turn. Problem is, he's going to be able to drag race him to the line here. We're going to see Steven is out of turn 4. It's going to be a race to the line as the checkered flag flies, and Steven's going to hang on to 4th.
Nice run there for him. So good job getting that in the last lap. So Satterfield, Lucius, Vickery, and Steven Spies are all in. Everybody else will head to the dreaded B main or consolation race, depending on if they get your money. Right?
Well, we're going to bring us up here to our heat race 2. I'll tell you what, man, Doug, it's just fast and furious out here on the north side. Heat race 2, 2W's Plumbing and contracting right there. Chris Whipple's, company, definitely we had to talk with him there. Good guy, and love it there, man. The 2W's Plumbing.
Him and his wife. They run it.
And his wife, man, helped run that one.
Yeah, so it could be Whipple and wife or Whipple and Woodard, but one way or the other, it's 2W's either way. So thanks for your help, guys, in this series. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. So heat race 2, gridding up here. We got Trevor Rapio. I think I said that right.
Grab-ow.
That's right. Yeah, Grab-ow. You're right. Grab-ow. I won't say Grabio before, but Grab-ow.
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 That's
kind of, it's a French.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I remember, because we remembered it. Grab the bow. Grab-ow. Yeah. And I remember that's how we remembered it. So
I'm not, I'm not well versed in French language either. So,
I took it, and I remember telling myself as a kid, I'm never going to France. I don't need this. Little did I know, French Canadians were coming down to Central New York all the time. I should have paid more attention. Should have paid a lot more attention.
I got the wee down pat, and that'd be about it.
Mm-hmm. I had a couple words I could say, because when I used to announce the Super Dirt Week, I could say the leader was interred to La Manure. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I had a couple phrases written down. That's as far as I can introduce myself.
Elon Rouge, how's that? That one sound good?
Je m'appelle
Elon Rouge, that's Spa. That's the uphill turn. I know that one.
That's right. Oh man, I've had some big wrecks on that track in my.
That's the way I know that word is because of the track there. So we got Matthew Croak out front here, Dakota Hartzell right there beside of him, Mike Schultz there. Get that heating and cooling machine. Oh, good looking cars out here with these 360 wing sprints. I tell you, all these guys got nice paint jobs. All the sponsors. Lights off here. 2W's Plumbing heat race number 2 here for the elite qualifier and you know what? I'm gonna make somebody mad here in a second.
Okay.
I love, and we're about to get kicked off the air. Joe Garcia. I love the top side of his paint job. I'm sorry.
Okay. Take a look at that myself. I can't really tell from this angle. So.
It's got. Well, I'm not gonna say it. I'll just let people.
Oh, okay. It's a little General Lee thing. So there you go.
I know it says.
That's the best way to put it, right?
It says General Lee on it. Yeah.
And Grab-Out must have had a penalty or an EOL or something, because he ended up having to go to the back. So
I like that paint job a lot.
It is good. It is good.
With the black and all on it looks pretty good. But boy, I tell you what, another one up there, Dakota Hartzell, trying to throw some sliders up front and second. You got Jeff Falero right there, and then we was talking about Joe Garcia. He goes on the inside for a slide job. He's going to make it work. Not going to. It seems like the high lane's place to be.
But he is in that last qualifying spot. So the big thing for him is look around, try some of those low slide jobs if you can, but make sure in the process you don't lose 4th place, because that's the last transfer spot.
That's right, John. Enon Rouge, Belgium. Well, right now, though, he's got Skylar Castor trying to see if he can't close in there. Joe's hanging on to it. Oh, and he got a little bit sideways coming out of the turn for a moment.
He did.
Matthew Croak for an instant up there in first place. Joe's kind of hanging on to that thing, and if he keeps doing what he's doing, kind of driving a little erratic, next thing you know, Skylar and him's going to be up there on 4th place on him.
That's true. Yeah, Skylar's right there.
Joe's up to 3rd. Jeff now is falling back to the 4th there, so I have to keep it up, but he's in trouble too.
Gage Stevens has made his way up there too, Skylar Caster. So this is really wide open. Only thing that looks pretty solid right now are the top two, as they're kind of all by themselves. As you watch the battle for third, there's your favorite car on the outside.
Yeah, and that's it. There comes Skylar. He waited for that mistake. He's right there along with it. One thing I'm noticing here, and you probably could see this too, look at the back end of some of the cars. You can see it really good from Joe. On the left-hand side, his is leaning really, really low. Remember, these are open setups, so they can set them up different. Right. But his looks like it's leaning a lot lower than another one. Obviously, it's in his setup. When he goes around here, you can see it really good when you look behind the car coming out of the turn. I just noticed it. It seems like his is almost kind of sitting way, way more sideways than a lot of the other ones, which means he's got that thing jacked up on the right side pretty good.
Well, I also noticed, too, when he comes out, he gets loose almost every single lap. And right now, that's allowed Jeff Flaro to catch him here as we watch third and fourth. And they're gone. Yeah.
And I got to take it under that setup because it is definitely, I mean, you just look at, I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing there, Doug, and I know you're really, really versed in a lot of the style setups these guys have got. When it comes to them, I'm learning a lot, but you see it coming down the front stretch. There's a perfect picture, folks. Y'all can see what I'm talking about. You see Joe's car. I mean, it is just, the whole right side is cocked up, which means he's got a lot of spring and shock on that right side. Not so much. You can see it bouncing too, so he's probably got some bump stock. But checker flag's out. Joe's going to hang on to the fourth place spot. Matthew there. So it's interesting to watch some of the diverse setups there, how they like having their car set up. But brings us up in the heat race number 3 here. And that's going to bring us up into Schultz Heating and Cooling. Hey, I always say that up there in New York where you're at, cooler. I tell you, you're going to have those, heaters and all that service. Check them out there.
Yep, they're the guys. Schultz Heating and Cooling, HVAC experts right here in New York State. So give them a call, because next thing you know, no matter where you are, I mean, we're down in the 40s now at night here, Joe. So it's happening. It's happening. Pools are covered. People's classic cars are going away in the storage. It's happening. So we get a little bit ahead of you guys in that aspect here. Yeah, good John, names in this race. Craig Silby, Maximum's in the front row. There's Mooney. There's a lot of guys we know in this race right here. Kyle Parker, Roger Craig. 10 cars and 8 laps, only 4 are going to transfer.
You're right out there, John. This is a very good, even though it's a sort of a fictitious dirt style track, it is still laser scanned to USA, the old USA International Speedway. And these cars do hook very well at this track. I was just noticing there on Joe's car with the setup he had, it was just way different from what I was seeing anybody else. Yeah. I mean, he just had that thing just cocked up on that right side. But, yeah, no doubt about it. Just kind of different to watch. How, and that's just driving style of how you like it set up and how you don't. But, hey, I also see out there, AMD Ryzen, my favorite processor. I run those too. So, hope y'all enjoyed it. Get everybody tuning in. Oh, Craig Silby, that right?
That sounds right. That sounds right. I like that.
Out front.
But I like the story of this track. You and I were talking about it before. It's a real asphalt track. They got a Hooters Cup and ARCA stuff down in Florida. Closed in 2008, and they actually, I guess the property's totally different now. So fortunately, iRacing scanned it, put some play on it, and that's why we're still here racing on it today. I like that story. And that's the cool thing about, what they can do with a laser scan. And obviously, another story is obviously North Wilkesboro, I can't wait for that.
Well, they've already got it. Already out.
I can't wait for that. I used to turn a lot of laps on North Wilkesboro. It's early NASCAR
it's on NASCAR now, or it's on iRacing now. And that's what I'm saying is Dale Jr. got guys together, cleaned it up. iRacing was able to come in and rescan it, and do it. And it's out there on the service too. So even though they might not race in it in real life anymore, they preserved it here on iRacing. So, you can go racing there. Awesome run. But green flag, and I tell you what, it's already a battle for third and fourth as Ross Corrente there and Kyle Mooney's messing it up.
And just to finish that conversation, I want to see Rockingham next as we watch the battle for second. Craig Silby out front, everybody up to the top side. You're right. I see a lot of different angles. These cars are going on right now. Well, I got to get on there and do that. I guess I got to buy some tracks. So
it's free.
To get going. Oh, it's free.
It's free.
Even better.
Free. Yep. That one's free. North Wilkesboro, I think you have to buy, but the free one is Rockingham.
Well, guess what I'm doing after we're done tonight?
There
Craig
you
Sylvia
go.
out front, Moody in second, Maximum in third, Ross Carinta. Actually, they just swapped places. They're a pretty good race back there for third place.
It is, and you got Kyle right there. Ross trying to look on the inside, throw a slide move on him if he can, and up front, boy, I tell you what, he just said, you know what, forget about it. I'm gonna take second and take the lead too while I'm at it. Now, the one thing about this track, you can see it; it's very bumpy coming out of those turns. That will upset these cars very easily, so you got to be careful.
Well, it's not often you see a slide job to get 2 spots. I mean, that was quite the move by Ross, and as for Maximum, he's got to get going here because he's in that last qualifying spot. He's lost the top 3, so I don't know if something's going on or what.
Well, you know,
he was up there second.
I mentioned last week or so forth, I said, you know, you can see these guys coming out of the turn. I said they're kind of bunny hopping going down the front stretch. You can see them. The front ends are just bouncing like don't. As they come out of the turn, it's kind of funny to watch as you can see them.
Well, I'll tell you, Ross Carinta got real lucky the last lap. He was up there on the wall. I thought he was going to slap that thing really good. But good racing here as we watch Sylvia and Mooney. And I'm watching Maximum here. He's alone now in 4th, so it looks like that's going to be your guys right there.
Got Roger Craig up to 6th place there. Looking good so far. He's got his hands full with Kyle.
Did you?
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. Next thing you know, he's going to end up somebody hitting him. But, hey, you know, Roger's right there looking good. Ain't nobody around him right now, so we're safe, I think.
This will be the time that he does get it. Yeah, it'd be nice if he could get 2 more spots. And the reason we mention him a lot is he's very instrumental here behind the scenes and likes to jump in and turn some laps, too. But, boy, he's only 2 spots out. He's got Steven Fernberg right in front of him. He can get by him. He might have something for Maximum. He can see Max. He can't get there, though.
I'll tell you what, white flag out. Maximum's right there in the 4th place spot. Ross out front, leading it now. Going down the back stretch for the final time. As here in our heat race number 3, Schultz Heating and Cooling. Yeah, right there, folks. Sorry about that.
We both had a moment there for a second. Heat race number
3, yeah. Well, this is the 8 qualifiers here tonight, and I tell you what, that's going to be a Wednesday night series there. I know, you know, Doug's going to be on call for that, so he's got a lot of information, you know, as far as what's going to go on there. But we're going to head out for heat race number 4, and we're going to go with A&J Custom Creations heat race 4 here. You know, they did an outstanding job when it came to the plaques, the CNC work that they did for the trophies. Last season before, and so forth. They just do outstanding work.
Yeah, we saw the trophies that they did. Their specialty is wood trophies. Every plaque they produce is I mean, again, we saw the pictures of the ones we gave away there about a month ago. They were amazing. So contact A&J Custom Creations to order yours. Yeah.
That's right. So heat race number 3, or excuse me, 4.
4.
I went backwards. 4.
I keep my results screen up most of the time because I don't know the guys as well as you do. So, like this guy in the poll, Rico Robles, have we seen him much this year?
Might be a new guy.
Yeah. Well, obviously he's on the poll, so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Preston Cranmer. Got Jeff Fitzpatrick there, Stephen Goldner. Here we go.
John Hine, a strong runner. He's starting 5th in a familiar 71. So these are like all-star races. Really, when you get right down to it.
Well, that's what the Elite Series is. It was a rivalry racing, and it became over to be the Elite Series. Obviously, we'll be the primary sponsor of Ashwegan Stream Team and Speedway. You know, we'll be doing that. Southern Patio Enclosures is the main one here tonight for this. And Tom Taylor, I know out there. Hey, what's up, Tom? How you doing? The main one out there on it. So this is the Elite Series, some of the best of the best. Like I said, we'll be run on the Wednesday nights. Going to be interesting to see what happens as far as like qualifying into it.
Yeah, a lot of times when you get these big races like this, doesn't matter where you're talking iRacing or you know your local short track. A lot of these big races, the qualifying heats are some of the best racing of the night. They're my favorite part of the evening. So let's get qualifying heat number 4 going.
Absolutely, here we go. Lights off on pace truck, getting set to go. Green flag racing here. Old Rico out front along there with Preston. Green flag flies there already hooked up together. And they got
wheelies.
Wow, like a chain link fence up front.
You know, I thought that Cranmer was going to get the big run. Okay, there he goes. So Rico down in the bottom now. He's back to 3rd. Got somebody surfing the wall back there. I think that might have been John Hine. I'm not sure. One of the cars up front.
Absolutely. Right there, Jeff is trying to work over the backside of Rico. That's for the 3rd and 4th place spot. Jackson's right behind him trying to see if he can't get in. Battle's on, though. You see Rico taking a high side on the slider. And good job up there at the cushion. And you see Jeff get up there and knock that back wheel on the wall. We've seen that many a times. This is kind of multi-groove style track. But here comes Jackson. Oh, Rico.
Kept
and
it
the
going.
wall around. He's not around, but he's able to stay straight. But it did hurt all kind of momentum.
Yeah, he's all the way at the back now. But how about Steven Goldner? Kind of quietly just making his way up to the front. He and Cranmer are now trying to have their own race, driving away from everybody else.
And Jackson right there in that 4th place spot. He's got company behind him, Kevin Busher and John Hine right there along with him. Oh, and that's not what he wanted. Oh, he almost clipped John Hine. Man, you saw him. Ouch. Jackson had it, climbed the wall. Next thing you know, out of it. That puts Kevin Busher up to 4th. John Hine right now seeing if he can't sell that cruise shop boat to the front here and get into the feature. He's down low for a slider.
He's got the spot as of right now. Kevin Boucher Carrier right there with him on the outside. Any one of these three. Oh, into the wall.
Good night.
Tumble, was that LW Wise?
That was Kevin. Kevin went for a ride. Yeah, he did. Yes, it was. Saw that one in the back end. That puts Rico back up to 5th. Is he going to have time to run down John Hine? And LW Wise hanging on back in 6th. And back up front, Steven Goldner. And he's got Preston right there trying to close in. Just look at the speed they carry into the turns in this track.
And these guys know each other well. They've done this a lot right here. So 2 more laps to go here in this qualifier. And you can see Goldner take the defensive line that time. Hey, you got to see what it's like down low. Only way to know is get down there and try it.
Yes, it is. Still, John Hine hanging on. He's taking a low line. Everybody else taking way up on the high side, but he's the one that's really traveling down on that low side, and it's working for him right now. Have to see if he keeps up. White flag one more time, Steven, and we're going to see if old John can hang on to the 4th place spot as Preston Cranmer throws a slide job on Steven. They're back up front, man, just doing a roundabout.
And we don't want to forget about Jeff Fitzpatrick. He's alone in 3rd, but Goldner has the low line off the corner. He'll let it drift up to the cushion. He's going to get himself a heat race with it.
And John Hine's going to hang on to it, running that low line. Not seen anybody do it all night long, but he's been able to hold on and make that thing work.
And if the grid's right, we may be doing C and B here tonight from the sound effects.
Yeah, could be. Could be
Cool.
big enough for it.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're going right to the B. 15
Okay.
in the B.
25 cars for
Wow.
a B. Wow. That's eToronto tickets, and folks, you need to get your tickets for this one because it's going to be an awesome one. And y'all can send it to my PayPal if y'all want. I ain't got no fees. No. eToronto tickets.
You'll buy them for them, right? As long as they buy you one too, right?
Yeah,
so,
there you go. Go ahead, buy
so
me one.
eToronto tickets is probably the better deal still. So
They are. They got a free tickets. eToronto tickets be made here, folks. I tell you, what that name, we always say fool you because they do cover the North America and Canada area. So awesome that they're coming on board.
It sure is, and like you said too, don't just think it's Toronto area; it's everywhere. Fee-free tickets, that's the big thing. And when you do buy your tickets, buy Joe an extra one, okay? And tell them that you're there because Joe said so.
That's right. That's it. There we go.
They'll say, Joe who? No.
That's what they'll say. Huh? Who you talking about?
Not that guy down in Carolina. There's always Gavin. I think I know him. A lot of
It
good
looks like we
cars
had a couple
here.
guys not grid. It looks like we had Steve Shoemaker, Jackson McLean, Jonathan Powers, and Richard Green did not grid. So we got 21 cars out here. Like you said, 15 will go. We'll keep an eye on that back 15 up there.
Actually, it's telling me 8. It's telling me 8. Because remember, we ran 4 qualifying heats. So that would be 16. 8 would be 24. So, yeah, 8 is all to get in. So maybe that could be another reason. Hey, if I'm starting 24th, maybe I might just, race again later than that. Possibly.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Even if you're starting back in the back with 8, you know there's going to be some guys destroying each other. Might end up slipping in there, but you've got some good ones back there. You've got Blake Chapman, Steven Bixler in the back there, Blake Walsh back there, outside looking in.
Yeah, Blake Chapman's back there. So.
And we got to mention Roger Craig's right there in 7.
See, I saw that, and I purposely didn't do it. So
Yeah, I know.
if he stays there, he'll be in. So
LW Wise hanging on right there. He's in the 8th place, going to start it. So let's see what happens. This is going to be Mayhem City here in our eToronto tickets.
Sure is. One of the bigger ones we've had in quite some time, too.
Yeah.
And with this many, I almost thought they might go see. But, we'll see what happens here. Lots of cars. Only 8 get in to this race number 3 of the 6-race Elite Series qualifying, sponsored by Southern Patio Enclosures. Have they built your deck off the back yet, Joe? Not yet, right?
They'll get it soon,
right?
Yeah, they're talking about it. They ain't planning. You see it.
It's going to be an iRacing room. It's going to be a palace. And how about Aiden Young? Good start off the bottom. What we've seen, top line usually comes back around, and bouncing off the wall. That time was Caster.
Man, I'm going to tell you what, watching LWY's back in 10th, he just got banged around right there trying to hang on to it, but you got to look around the 8th place. Kyle Parker's there. Roger Craig's still hanging on to 7th. He's got a full view, though, of coming up with Kyle, trying to see if he can't get to the outside. I mean, they are just destroying each other back here in the back. You got a lot of cars around here and there. I mean, there's so much action happening.
Big crash on a backstretch. Big crash.
Unfortunately, that caught Roger.
I was looking right at it.
Doug. His fault.
We got to come up with an alias name for him or something.
I don't know. Check out that car old Brenton Murphy's got. That purple machine out there. There's race on it.
I like it. Yellow and purple combination you don't see a lot. You know what?
Yeah, you can
Maybe there's a reason for that, but it sure does stand out.
Though I do like the top there. It says race.org. So there you go. It's awesome paint job. I like that.
In the non-virtual world, the scorers would like it, as we've talked about before, because it's nice and bright. Numbers easy to see.
You can see that thing.
I like it.
Well, let's go up front. It's Rico. Remember, boy, he was fast in the E-race. He is able to take it around Aiden Young, but don't count out old Aiden right there. He got that inside groove machine, and he's down low. Trying to see if he can't get back up. Our Bobby Rafferty hanging on the 3rd. Stephen Fernberg there in 4th. Trevor Grabio?
Grab bow. Remember? Grab the bow, right?
Grab bow. All right, grab bow. Yep. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it, Trevor.
He's in.
I should have it already.
You'll get there. You'll get there. I'm impressed with Rico Robles. He's running his own race out front. He's looking real smooth right now. 10 laps the distance here, too, by the way. They added 2 since it was the consolation race, or the B main in this case.
I'll tell you what, Mike Schultz right there hanging on to the 8th place spot, that transfer, seeing if he's got Chris right behind him. So right now he's kind of by himself. He's got a little bit of distance, so he can be a little patient and run his own line, test what the car's going to do out there. Maybe if he can hang on and get to the feature.
If he's looking at his rear view mirror, excuse me, Joe, he'll also see that nobody's close to him. Yeah. So he's best to just relax and not wreck it, right?
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Just be careful. But then again, he's actually looking up here to see if he can't get 7th. Maybe make it a little bit more safer there. Like I said, just don't want to get up there and get tangled up though with Skyler, which is really easy to do.
He's being patient with this move. Look at all the room that he's giving Skyler Caster right there too. So he knows what's at stake. He just got 2 spots. Nice job.
Well, it's because Steven got up there and got in the side of Blake, and he was able to just slide around there and get away from him. But actually, like you said, puts Mike Schultz up there to 6th place. Steven Fernberg back in the 7th. But here comes Steven back to the inside. He's going to try to slow slider on. White flags out one more time.
And I'll tell you, Skyler's got to be careful too, because Chris Sabeski's right there too, hoping to take away that last qualifying spot. So this is not over by any means.
And Chris is there on the last turns. Can Chris hang on to it? He goes high. Here comes Steven on the inside, or Skyler on the inside. I think that high lane's going to prevail as a drag race to the line. He got it.
It did. Nice.
Wow. Well, actually, Steven was able to hang on to 8th.
Yeah,
wow,
Skyler
Chris
was able to
get to Chris was able to get up to 7th. Man, wow.
That was good. And very clean. I mean, there was a little bit of wrecking at the back, but that was some good, clean racing.
I tell you what, Doug, man, these guys are swapping positions so quick. It's kind of hard for me to keep up with them. Wow.
Yeah, that 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9 right there. That was darn good racing. So Rico missed it because he was out front and he was gone, but I don't think he minded too much. He won by over 2 seconds. Good
We'll be right back after this, folks.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, welcome back, Dirt fans, and I tell you, getting set here for the feature tonight. It has been a whirlwind here so far.
Sure has.
24 drivers, and I tell you, it's for the Southern Patio Enclosures Elite Series, and this is a Southern Patio Enclosures feature here tonight. So, I tell you what, Doug. Oh, it might be wild here.
You know, it's either going to be that or it's going to be really clean, because the heat races were really clean. We had 21 cars in the B main, and even that was fairly clean. But of course, cautions will count for this one. Drivers are able to use their own setups that they've spent hours and hours on, and thousands of laps. So this will be fun. This is good. We'll hear lots of guys that don't normally race with us trying to get into that Elite Series. Fun, fun, fun are the three words I have for you, Joe.
There you go. And if you can come from the back to the front, we'll see what happens here. Matthew Croak's out front there. Robert Satterfield. Satterfield. Is it Satterfield?
Satterfield, yep.
Satterfield. All right. And there alongside of him. Good group of cars out here.
Very good group.
For all the Now, as far as the qualifiers, this isn't a qualifier. Are we taking a certain amount of cars here to the main race next week?
Well, what I was understanding, it's race 3 of 6. The drivers can take their best 4, and the top 10 in the series will join last year's top 25. So it's almost like the FedEx Cup in golf. You know, lots of ways to get in, but boy, you got to work your butt off to get in, and you got to do it the old-fashioned way. What is then the meaning behind
the feature here? Is there like only a certain amount of? Are all these drivers going to be able to make it next week?
Yes, this is race 3 of 6. And then the best 4 finishes that you have is what count for your points in this league. And then top 10 then will go in last year's top 25 enjoyment. So,
okay. So
yeah.
basically, all the drivers you see out here right now are pretty much going to be in the Elite Series next week.
Figure the top. Well, yeah, unless they don't want to, obviously. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get in, this is your way. Of course, if you have 4 really good finishes, you might take a week off. But I don't know any racers who would do that. Do you, Joe? Just take a week off. Come on.
Or so. I mean, a drop week that they might. Some leagues that are really long have what they call a drop week for the points. But other than that, usually they're pretty all in. As the green flag flies, to see if Matthew can hang on to it up front. He's got Robert right there along with him. Battle's pretty good though for 3rd and 4th. That's going to put you in the mix there along with Ross. But man, you got to go about the mid pack here. These guys are 2 and 3 wide back there. Joe Garcia along with Dakota Hartzell. Man, look at that.
I'm also watching up front. I was Satterfield and Croak. They're members of the same team, the Twisted team. So nice for them starting out front as we do have a caution.
Yeah, I saw it back there in the back. Looks like Steven Spies. Back on the replay here and watch it again.
He was 13th.
Yeah, he was way back in the back there. They were 4 wide for the moment back there. Well, that's close quarter racing with the 360s here. Watching this and not sure if he was the calls over or just got called up into something. There were 3 wide back there. Looks like a little bit of a jam up. And he just has nowhere to go. Oh, yeah, just got clipped inside wall, and it came back up the track, and then he just got pummeled.
Tough deal. Walls all the way around this track. A lot of times being up high is the place to be. So very interesting so far. We're just 2 laps in. Teammates out front. And let's see who's moving up so far. Everybody pretty much same. Rico Robles, remember we watched him just a little while ago, 17th to 13th so far. Joseph Garcia, 10th to 7th. Those were big movers so far.
It is.
It's early. It's early.
Like you said, Matthew Croak up there. Steven Spies unfortunately out, but Matthew Croak, Ross Corrente, company still out there for our Southern Patio Enclosures feature here tonight. This right here is our Southern Patio Enclosures, but you got the Oswegan. They actually renamed it something different. I'd have to look it up there.
Okay.
I apologize. It's I think it's ORN.
I have seen that, yeah.
I think that it, and I apologize to. I know it's Oswegan. Race something. It might be Oswegan Race
Network?
something. I'm not sure if that's it or not. Either way, I know Oswegan Stream Team and Oswegan Speedway, is right there. So I appreciate those guys, man. Coming on board and bringing this Elite Series to us. That's along with Southern Patio Enclosures. Yeah, John. I mean, OSRN. Yeah. I didn't come up with the
Radio Network, maybe the last 2.
No, he's talking about OSRN, which would be my initials on mine, Online Sim Racing Network. That's what he's talking about. I didn't come up with the Elite Racing or Rivalry Racing, which is what it originally was. But it's good. It's a good, good campaigns they've got going on, and Brent will bring it over here to GForce Racing. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens next week. Is here we go back green. They go single file, and that's definitely going to benefit Matthew Croak up front. We've seen that all season long, but again, back around about that 3rd and 4th place, you got Bruce and company right there.
And I've been watching Stephen Goldner on a high side only car working the top side as everybody in about the top 6 is running the bottom of the racetrack at this time as we watch up to 3rd. Now Corinta in that position as Goldner tries the outside as we're working lap number 4.
I'm going to tell you, not only, Joe Garcia, we talked about the paint job, but that setup on that car is so far different. And what I'm noticing with it is very, very loose when it hits those bumps. And he is having a very hard time keeping control of it. But nonetheless, keeping control of it. And I'm just at how he's got that thing set up. Way totally different than anybody else out here.
It's also a little twitchier, I noticed, as it comes out of the corners, too, is that I'm watching Bryce Lucius as he's trying to make some moves on Stephen Golden. Just got in front of him right there. The Golden gets him right back. Good race there for position number 3.
And, you know, I know what that helps. It's going to help that thing rotating those sliders a lot easier, but it's definitely a handful when he hits those bumps, and that's where I'm seeing that thing just bounce all over the place. So, yeah, again, that's just – it's kind of wild to see that setup he's got. It's so off the wall different, and I've never seen anybody run one like that. So kind of unique out here, but he's making it work. Like you said, up to 9th right now. Preston Cranmer goes up underneath him though for the moment, and then he gets into another car right there, bump and run.
No serious contact. Everybody keeps going. It's going to cost him a little bit of a position on the racetrack. But the other thing, you know, we're talking about the twitchiness of these cars. There's 2 kinds of sprint car frames out there. There's an 88 and an 86. And that's a measurement in inches between the axles, the front and rear axles. 86s tend to be a little twitchy, rotate a little better. 88s, I wonder if that's a variable that they have here.
You know, and again, you would have to probably get a hold of somebody who really knows a lot of the ins and outs of the setup here. I am not 100% sure that I'm going to go out on a limb, and I probably will be wrong on it, but I'm going to say that I don't think that iRacing's got that technical in terms of it, but I do know what you're talking about. But then again, I could be wrong, and they have. Because I know they just here recently implemented soft, hard, medium compound tires for like the road side of things. So,
let us know if you know, guys. Let us know,
guys. I mean, out there, if you know, I'm not 100%, but the battle's on for very well back here in the back, and Bruce.
Yep, Lucius went around, got the wall, got up in the air, and spun, got the infield wall afterwards. I was looking right at it.
See it. What's up, Dustin? How you doing? Let's replay right here real quick. Let everybody see what happened to him. And like I said, just up there high on that cushion. Probably caught that left tire, or right tire. Usually what happens. Very bouncy up there. Yeah, he got up under the wall, like I said, and then it just caught it. And
lucky no one else got involved. I'll tell you that, 'cause he cut right across a whole bunch of cars.
Yes, he did.
He's a big Danny Dietrich fan. I see it on the front of his wing. So one of the Pennsylvania posse drivers, one of the best around too. So, and Roger, I see on the message here, restarts have changed to double file. So,
okay. Until the Pennsylvania guys was good until Kyle Larson came up there.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing what he has done. You know, I mean, he just came in. All these guys who've been up to speed and running them for years and years and years. He just comes in and, I'll show you guys something here.
You know, and a lot of people are saying, why go back to NASCAR? Let me break, while we're in the caution real quick, break that down for you. As much fun and as dominating he's had in dirt racing, I get it. The problem is, when I say this, I'm going to make a lot of dirt people mad.
I know.
Dirt racing will never pay what NASCAR and the big series pay.
10,000 to win is not the same as a NASCAR win.
Yeah, I mean, when you're making millions, and you go back down to 10, 25 a race, there is a big difference. Even as many races he's winning and having as fun as he is, he's just not ever going to make it what it is. And that is just, that's the unfortunate side of it, is that the money has came in involved. And so that's where I would love to see him stay where he's at and have fun. And he probably could, because he's made a lot of money anyways. But then
again, he gets some extra sponsors involved. I'm going to play devil's advocate with you for a second here, though, Joe. Would you want to be in one of the lower tier teams in NASCAR and racing your butt off to finish 18th every week? Well, I think I'd rather be in a sprint car making a little bit less money.
Well, here's the thing on a lot of with NASCAR, as we go back green, is with NASCAR, it's all contract based now. It used to back in the day where, that mattered. You had good equipment running up front. Now, not so much. 20th place car, he could have signed a $10 million contract.
He's still running 20th place. Yeah, still running 20th. That's the part I wonder. You're a competitor. You want to win.
That's it. So you do want to win as a competitor, sure. Hey, we'll just have to see what he does, but I get his decision. A lot of people are like questioning why he'd want to, but we're back green here, and
I see him in Tony Stewart's series next year. That's what I see. Stephen Golder up to second, trying to catch up with Robert Satterfield. So write that down, guys. I made the prediction. We'll see if I'm right. Matthew Croak and Mooney racing for third. Look at this battle back here, third, fourth, and sixth. Wow.
Yeah, Matthew Croak right there, and he is trying to put down that move on the inside. Don't want to clip that wall. Here comes Chris on the inside with Kyle Moody and company. Well, they are just ping-ponging off of each other.
That was a nice move by Sebeski there, the 21. Kind of caught Matthew off guard a little bit, I think, with that move. You saw him wig a little bit, but that was smooth right there. Oh, and around on his side, big crash involving Matthew Croak.
Man, and we saw that, and I always say, hope you don't croak on the track, but right there, boom, one and done. Watched it live happening in front of him. Hate that on Matthew's part. Wow.
And it doesn't take much. You know, just one little wrong turn of the wheel.
Not as fast as they are at this track.
How about Chris Sebeski? 23rd is where he started. He's third right now. Wow.
Yep. Chris up there.
That's like almost 2 cars every lap.
Good, yeah. He's fast here tonight. Robert out front there. Stephen Goldner. I mean, a lot of fast cars. I'll get it out. Folks.
Yeah, the Satterfield has been pretty much unchallenged so far in this race. Although, you know, we talked about Stephen Goldner and the patience there, so I never count him out of anything. I've only been doing this 4 weeks, Joe, but I've learned you'll never count him out.
Oh, don't count anybody out there. It could be anybody's race here tonight.
Sure could. It's still plenty of time.
Running.
You know, that plenty of time. We're just past halfway.
John out there said, yeah, the twisted car he did, he got a little twisted up there, so I hate that on it. Got another twisted car, though, Chris. Chris right there in another twisted machine.
Yep.
Well, he's up there.
Yeah, they got at least 3 cars in this race.
Got the SRTV network. I know that's old Gerald over there. Old Gerald.
Is that Full Throttle Saloon he's got on the front wing? I remember that place. That's out there in where they take the big Sturgis out there.
I don't know.
Yeah, they had a reality show a few years ago. They showed that.
Oh, okay.
It's a bar that's basically only open for like 12 days a year. You know, and they go out there.
Twisted is
what is that? That
Motorsports. It must be just their team name again.
Yeah. Not Twisted Tea or anything like that. Yeah, got little tornadoes on there too. Look cool. It's a nice logo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Got a few of them up there. Robert Scatterfield, like I said, out front with it. And said to go back green here. They're going to go 2x2.
Goldner on the outside. Matthew Croak was there. He's all the way back. So Kyle Mooney's now in the mix as well. So far from over, just past halfway. And looks like it's going to be double pile restarts the rest of the way.
You said...
What's that?
John out there is crazy. I'm just reading what he said. He said, get some OSR Network stickers on the car and you have legal horsepower. Past post.
I we can do that in there, so okay.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah. I'm going to tell you
I saw a couple cars getting better at the back there. Somebody just took the front end into the wall real hard. So, I think it was your car with the wing you liked.
Yeah, Joe Garcia, Bobby Rafferty back there involved in it. Let's go back here and watch again. And just what kind of happens. He starts. Next thing you know, boom.
Well, you know what they say, cautions breed cautions.
Yep.
A lot of times it's the way it goes. Especially if you're further back like that, you think, well, gee, if I make this one move, I can get 3 spots here. And more times than not, when you take that approach, it just...
Looks like it happened with Bobby Rafferty. He's in front of Joe right up there in front. And, oh, yeah, just got contact. And Joe... Quite sure what happened to Joe. I can watch him again because he was way behind him. Sure if he just spun off the track or something happened. He was way behind Bobby at that point. Watch it one more time. No, it said also Steven Fernberg. So.
I'm curious, is the track always this bumpy? Because I'm watching, like, especially when they come out of turn 4, it's almost like the rhythm section on a motocross track.
It is. It's always been this bumpy. Yep. Yeah, always. He just got turned. Joe just got turned, got hooked up a little bit on the start. And, you know, boom.
Well, in reality,
that's the biggest thing I was saying about, coming out of these turns, it's awful bumpy on this track. Yeah.
And I wonder if that contributed to it, possibly. So, and of course, anytime you put clay down on top of asphalt, it's its own unique animal. So.
Yeah, and that's true too. I mean, again, being on the virtual side, we are talking a lot about, real side. Not knowing how much of that translates over to the virtual side, and it's because I get what you're saying when you say that every time you put clay down on asphalt, it might make it a little more bumpy or rougher, especially when they start digging down into it and getting to the asphalt.
Like look where they are right now in turn 2 there, same thing. Real bumpy right there. So I wonder if they knew that and decided to put it in the game.
And it could, the real life could, be just a little bit bumpy. And I know, like you mentioned Rockingham earlier, that track is very bumpy in the turns. Very bumpy.
It's a macadam surface. It's not smooth. It's like little polished rocks. It's very slippery.
It's very, so you race on it, it's like almost a real side there. But green flag's back out again here for the Southern Patio Enclosures. Featured tonight. And up front, you got Robert right there. He's been the man out front all night long. At Chris, Kyle Mooney and company there battling.
Yeah, I'm watching Sebeski right now because anytime I see anybody pick up 20 spots in 13, 14 laps, to keep your eyes on him right there as he is trying to put pressure on Stephen Golder as they go into turn 1.
Yeah, Stephen Golden, like I said, hanging on to that second. But Chris is trying to move it up. You got Kyle right there, but behind him, Ross and Dakota, they're throwing sliders with each other. Oh, and you see right there, he clipped the inside. Almost got that thing all kind of wiggly, but Jeff Fitzpatrick upside down. He
was 9th when that happened.
Got here.
9 to go, by the way.
Oh. And he's back there with John Hine. He's up there by himself. Watch this replay right quick. Maybe the bumps maybe contributed to him a little bit here or something. Looks like a car kind of, I don't know what happened. Kind of strange there. A car maybe blinked in front of him. He went up and got up into the wall, and then from there came down, and another car just kind of hit him and threw him on his side. And I always say it looks like dead turtle.
Now, do they still call that warping when you flash?
Yeah, I mean, you can. I call it blinking. A little blinker. But yeah, might as well say warping.
Yeah, sometimes the connection's just not quite there. And imagine if you're the person behind. Somebody blinks and boom. It used to be very common. Dirt track racing was a game back in the day. That was very, very common. See somebody, they're gone, they're back, then they come back and you wreck right then. So, very common deal.
And again, we got folks here to understand we're on the virtual world. Anything can happen. The internet, power outages. There's some things just out of your control. Yeah. We chalk the virtual world, and obviously, you hear terms like net code too. Sometimes you'll see a guy get in there and they'll be side by side, and they'll be like, a foot or two away, and then the dude will automatically spin like he got into something.
Really?
It's kind of the hit detection here, and it's called net code. It's basically just a hit register of being close to a car. It happens on a virtual world.
I know that.
Yeah, I mean, but you'll eventually see it.
I've been around it enough. I guess I will. So.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things in the virtual side of the world. We kind of chalk that up as to guys having trouble like they would in the real world. Blow a tire or hitting it, or mechanical problems on their sim or something.
Now I'm also catching a little bit of race control too, and I noticed that little bit of transfer from Formula One. I remember you listened to their spotters, and they're literally this cool. Joe, turn 1, coming up to 3. I mean, it's that calm, It's like, wow, that's what Jeffrey's doing on race control right now. So good job.
Yeah. Pace cars in and went back single file, and this is definitely going to help out Robert Catterfield.
Sure is. We'll see what he can do here as he got a good start. Actually, Golder got a good start staying right with him. He's been pulling away on most of these restarts up till now. And here comes Sabaski as well.
Yeah, right there. But I tell you what, Steven's trying to hang on. He's going to take it on the outside there. Robert, good slider. Almost contact.
Has he got it? It crossed the line. I think he does. If not, it's really, really close. Yeah, we've got a new leader heading to turn 1 with 7 laps to go. But this is far from over. Sebeski right there. Oh, what a finish coming up here, guys. You can just
see those cars. And right now, Robert's already trying to fight that machine coming out of the turns. Those bumps are giving him all kinds of fits. He's going to travel back up to the top side of the cushion, but down low behind him, Ross and Chris, they're down there, man, tackling each other.
Yeah, Ross kind of came out of nowhere. The top 3 kind of got away, and now he's in the mix as well. We see Satterfield. That's got it from you that time. Up high, he might have something for Goldner now.
Yeah, it is right there. You see him, Robert's trying everything he can, but he's up there on that cushion to see if he can't get a run. But here comes Chris on the inside. I think the middle groove, if you can hold it, is a place to be. Those bumps, though, are what's messing them up.
Yeah. And I noticed, too, you can see him get the runs off the bottom. Like Chris had a couple of runs off the bottom, but he just don't get the run coming out of the corner. Although that time he did, I think he's got second place.
He does. If he can hang on with the bumps. Oh, caution's out. And that's going to be, well, Bruce is involved with that one along with Bobby Rafferty. On a replay here. Let's see.
12, 13, 14 right in there. Where that was. Too bad. This was getting really good up front.
Well, now, if they're going to count the cautions tonight, I wonder if they're going to put the green, white checkered in for us so that it doesn't end on a caution.
Yeah.
It might end on a caution because we should have been pretty close to the white flag.
I'll keep watching the chat here and see what I can pick up.
Oh, they just got hooked together in the back, and next thing they're thrown to the wall, and those things are just end over end, and wow.
Would we be replacing fencing after that one or no?
That would in real life probably would, because that was a hard lick.
Call for the track welder, and get him out there, So they've gone to single file. And what they do in the non-virtual world of the sprint cars, a lot of sanctioning bodies, they'll actually put a cone out in the front stretch, right about where the start-finish line is, with a real long cable or chain on it. You cannot pass before you get to the cone, and you cannot go below the cone. And that's how they keep a single file and make sure that they get a good restart.
I got you. Okay, well, we had 6 to go. Okay. As we got 6 to go.
Yeah, showing 20 right now. So 21. Yeah, finished. Well, I always get confused because this tells us what lap we're on, not how many are completed. Various racetracks, they show you how many are complete on the lap count and not what lap you're on. So,
okay, so now we got 5 to go.
Goldner's.
It's not counting. It is counting the caution laps. Normally, folks, in a series, they would not count the caution lap. Okay, so, but we are tonight. So it takes me back to the question of, Roger, maybe one of y'all are listening out there watching, give me a message or shoot it out there in the chat. Is there a green, white checkered here, or could this thing end under caution?
Well, the drivers could decide that and just run the next laps clean and finish it the old-fashioned way, too. So that'd make that all
that
a
too.
moot point.
That
would be nice. I'd like that. Race truck going in. Yes, it is. We're going green.
Green flag, and Stephen Goldner gets a good jump over there. Robert that time. He's loving it.
Boy, they really bounce when they're under throttle on those restarts.
They do.
Coming out of the corner. I can't wait to ask these guys later what that feels like as they're going around. What a start out front. Stephen Goldner.
And Robert, right now, you talk about the bumps there, Doug. I'm watching his car, and he's got a car right there. Every time he comes out, that thing's just bouncing and it's kicking that front end up so far. A lot of the other guys, too, that it's making them wobble all over the track here. Kyle Mooney and company, they're battling it out around about the 3rd, 4th place. Yellow flag. Matthew Croak.
Is that who it is?
It is. Let's go back and see.
He was way back there.
Way back in the back. That's what happened. Oh, he got down on, well, thought that was it right there. He caught the bottom of the curve, but back there by himself. Still watching here. Car up into the wall there in front of him. Oh, and they just got together. And from there, boom.
It's like we said, you can be riding around minding your own business. That's racing. Virtual or non-virtual.
You got a car in front of you. So essentially with 4 to go, usually there's only a 3-lap caution here on dirt. So that would put us in a 1-lap shootout. Should.
Actually, this one cost would stay in 22. So I do not believe cautions are counting in this one. Let me see if I can find one for sure.
Yours is saying 22, mine's saying 4 to go.
Yeah, I have 22 in my mind. Unless we got them set up differently or something. So, but it's not changing. It's staying at 22. The Goldner in front. Chris Sabeski. We'll see if we're getting that one right or not.
Well, Roger did tell us that cautions don't count, right? Who counts?
Yes, I believe so. I believe it was don't count.
All right, so don't pay attention to the ticker, folks. And what'll happen is I think the ticker will just stop when it wanted to go, and it'll just hold there probably. But it should. It's dictated off the iRacing server, so I don't know why in the world it would not. Huh. Yeah, because it's taking data from what you're getting. That's strange. Well, no, wait a minute. There, it kicked it back to 4 to go.
Okay.
Went 3 to go, then it kicked it back to 4 to go.
And do they control that behind the scenes? Is that what they're...
No, it's all iRacing.
It's all iRacing
data. What they do. And the overlay package here pulls from program API iRacing. That's how I get all the wrecks and, you know, all the standing stuff that you're seeing and stuff like that. Anyway, green flag, we're back at it. We'll figure out one way or another here. As soon as I see the checkered flag fly here on the bottom, we'll know that...
Yeah. Showing me we're on lap 23 right now, so there should be 2 to go when they come by next time. I just cannot get over how much those cars are bouncing. Over in 2 and coming out of 4 as Sabeski now ready to take a shot at it, but the yellow is out.
Oh, wow. That's maximum. What happened to him?
He's down on pit road now, so...
Yeah, watch this replay right here. He's kind of in the back, but he's got a few cars around him. Oh, he's 2 and 3 wide, and you can just see those bumps right there. Just jumping around. It's getting very dusty too. Oh, he got a little bit bumped in the back, then he got hooked wheel wise. Next thing you know, just spun it around. Ouch.
That was an ouch moment.
Oh, okay.
Light's still on the pace truck, so at least one more time around before we get going. I want to get these last 2 laps in here and get them in cleanly so we can see what Chris and Steven can do out front and see if Robert can,
well, you're saying the last 2 laps, so then that would be right. My ticker's right. It says 2 to go.
There you go. Showing 23 right now in mine.
Yeah, well, that's right, then. Then the pace laps are counted.
No, it's staying at 23. It's not moving. So it might be green, white, checker, the old-fashioned way.
I see what my ticker's doing. It clicks that lap, and then it clicks you right back.
Is that what it's doing? Okay.
All right. So it is calculating it. What it does is it flips it forward, but then as soon as they run right back around, it pulls it right back to 3 to go.
Yeah, it realizes, oh, no, that's right.
2 to go, yep. Yeah, it's catching up to what iRacing's doing. All right, well.
Lights are off. We're going to go green this time. I just love watching these cars on the restart, though. Jeez. I'm surprised we're not seeing wheelies like we did when we had the midgets there a couple weeks ago. Remember how much they were doing that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like every restart.
Steven, I think, is the man that's, you know, in the perfect spot right now with the single file.
Yes. The lights are off. Goldner, Sabeski, Satterfield, Ross Corita, Kyle Mooney is in 5th, Grabau 6th, John Hines 7th, Steven Spies 8th, Blake Walsh 9th, and Rico Robles has come from 21st. He's now showing in the top 10, or 17th, excuse me. Bouncy bounce, bunny hop on the start.
Bunny hop on the start. Like you said, Steven, man, takes off. He just wanted to get to that white flag and get this thing going home here as they come down the back stairs. They get one more time. You see it right out of the turns. These things just get all kind of wicked loose. Battle's on back about third place, though. Check this out.
Yeah, so I'm still watching out front because it looks like Sabeski's going to go to the outside. Somebody's spinning down the infield. I think that was Satterfield.
Don't matter.
And white flag is out.
White flag. They can kill each other now. There'll be no green. There'll be no cautions here. So whatever Steven's got up front, he better hang on to it because the final time, the final turns.
Yep, staying low out of the corner so nobody can get him. Steven Goldner will win again, 4th to 1st. And how about Chris Sabeski coming across the line in 2nd, picked up 21 spots. Nice job.
And Trevor Grabau. Hope I said it right.
Grabau. It's fun to say.
Why in the world? I'm trying, Trevor. I'm trying. Really am. Right. Doug will get me right eventually. He'll get me right.
What a fun race that was, though. Really, I
Yes, it
like this
was.
track. It's unique. It's big. It's bumpy. This was a lot of fun. Really was.
Yeah,
Nice job.
And a lot of
Steve.
guys like. Some like it, some don't. Some like the size. They're like, eh. Some not like it because, like you just
I
said,
get
it
it.
does bring about some good racing. What's up, Dustin? How you doing?
Chris Savesky pulled right in front of Stephen Golden too to like say, I mean that's what you do. You pull up next to him and go, "Good race, man. You got me." You know, nice job. One of the parts I really like about racing, somebody just flat out beats you. That's just the way it is. You better acknowledge it. Okay.
Bring up Trevor up here. Let's get a word with him.
Trevor, it's Doug Elkins here. Are you in here? How you doing, sir?
Oh, man.
He's still in the waiting room. Yeah, he's still in the waiting room. So.
There you go.
Oh,
What?
he was. He went back out.
There you go.
There he is.
Trevor.
Trevor, third place run today. Before we get going, say your last name for us. We had a couple different pronunciations.
Grab
I see.
say ow.
Oh, there we go. I like it.
I apologize, Trevor, man. I know you told me that a million times last season, and I'm still
Oh, you're good.
struggling, man.
Third place run for you. Started 19th. How'd you make your way to the front without getting caught up?
My right rear was pretty much against the fence the whole time. Let's just say that.
Oh, okay, so you decided we're going to race the track, let everything happen below you, and get what we get, pretty much, right?
Yep, we were either gonna run up high or run into the wall. So we ran up high and then run into the wall.
Well, you know, Joe and I have talked a lot about how these tracks clean themselves. Like when there's trouble, some tracks everybody goes up high when they get in trouble. Some tracks it seems to happen low. Is this a track where the low groove is almost where everybody ends up after a wreck? Because it seemed that way to me.
I mean, everyone's gonna go where the guy in front of us goes. Sometimes you just got to be the bull in the herd and put it up against the fence and try to make something happen. Apparently, I had a EOL tonight. Started last in the heat, made up some ground. Started decent in the B, made up some ground, and just put everything we had into the A main. Just want to thank Jesse Bandy for the amazing setups and setup tips right before the race, and all the BBR team guys.
Yeah, remember we saw you go to the back of the heat right from the start, so that's what happened. So I guess everything considered, third place is a darn good run tonight.
It was very fun. I mean, the track was very, very sketchy on where the bumps were. You know, you just had to play it smart and kind of just work your way around people and just stay out of wrecks and keep away from incident points.
Well, he did that tonight. Nice job picking up 16 spots. Way to go, Trevor.
Yep, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Like you said right there, old Trevor, man, hanging on to third, coming up through it, and just a wild track here. But this guy, Chris, coming through the field here. Let's get a word with him.
Chris, Doug Elkins up in the booth, 23rd to second, 21 spots to advance. You got to be real happy. I know you wanted to win, but still a darn good race.
Thank you, my friend. Tried to give it my best, just kind of ran out of time there.
How bumpy is that? We were watching you guys in the restarts and also coming out of turn 2. How bumpy is it, and how much does that affect what you're doing inside the car?
Incredibly bumpy. I mean, the track was pretty wore out tonight. We got a lot of practice laps in early and all that, but all in all, tried my best to keep it together there. The top side was pretty chopped up in the beginning, so worked the bottom for a while, and was hoping we had a couple left to try and make a run at Steven there, but he ran a hell of a race on the bottom.
Nice job. And of course, guys will make different changes. I know this was one where you got to use your own setups. Did you make any changes for the bumps specifically?
Too much. I made a couple minor adjustments, but I don't think I made enough. But I didn't expect it to be that bumpy. There was a couple patches through the feature where I tried to snake the straightaway to get off that stretch, but the bottom just came in for the most part early on, and then when I tried to get back to the top there, the line hadn't picked up enough speed yet to make a run at him.
Very good. Say your last name for us. We had a couple different pronunciations we were using up here in the booth.
Sabesky, you just pronounce it like it's SKI at the end.
All right, very good. All right, we got that one right. Any thank yous you'd like to get out before we let you go?
Yeah, thanks to my teammates, Twisted Motorsports, my partner in crime over at Velocity Race Design, JZ iRacing Photography, Wicked Cushion Esports, Balducci Trucking, DB Lawn Care, Speedy Ease Automotive, and you guys here at GeForce putting on the show.
Nice job, Chris. Fun watching you race. Good job.
Appreciate it. Thanks, bud.
There you go, Chris, man, hanging on to that second place spot. Good run for him here, but this guy here, Stephen Goldner, out front, pulling it off. Stephen, Joe White the Booze, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Joe.
Man, I tell you what, well, you got twisted on the machine. You definitely was fast up front all night long. How was this track, though? Like we've been talking, very bumpy out there. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was rough. I almost got in the inside wall early on in the race. Or the outside, sorry, and able to gather it back up and keep it straight for the rest of the race, but it was tricky for sure.
Well, I tell you, like you said, now, did you think you had the car on those last restarts to get up front and maintain that front? I know the single file starts helped you, but a couple of those starts kind of, double file.
Yeah, I was okay through the middle, and I thought I'd be okay if we kept double file, but we went single file with 5 to go, and it worked out good for me. I think I could get a good start and pull away a little bit and have some breathing room going into 1 and 2.
Yeah, sorry about that. I looked at the wrong sponsor out there. I know you got Powerhouse and Bandy Build on the side of it, but I tell you what, man, awesome run for you tonight here, Steven. You was able to bring it here for the elite qualifier that put you into the show for the qualifier. How you feeling about next week?
I'm good. I'm already qualified into the elite. I'm just kind of running for some test laps here, trying to get some stuff worked out for when the elite actually starts. But we're making some gains, I think, and it should be good when the elite starts up.
Well, tell you what, for a guy's coming out here modest like that, saying he's just working out some things, and come out here dominating the field, that's pretty impressive, I got to say. And other guys should be a little bit worried, maybe going to sweat it before next week. But hey, came out here, put in victory lane, and won it tonight here for the Southern Patio Enclosures Elite Series qualifier. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Vanderbilt Race Cars, Powerhouse Motorsports, T-Speed, and the Bandy guys. They're helping me out with some setup stuff, and we're getting stuff figured out, and it should be good here pretty soon. And you guys for broadcasting.
No doubt about it. I tell you what, it was an outstanding run. Again, congratulations on that win there, Steven.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks.
I'll tell you what, Steven right there putting it in victory lane. What a qualifier race here, and that's going to be next week, next Wednesday, folks. Tune in, GForceTV. They're on YouTube. Check out those guys for the qualifier, but we still got racing here on Monday and Thursday for some awesome action. I tell you what, Doug, what a wild night here racing. Any final thoughts on it?
Yeah, I was just impressed with the quality of the racing, top to bottom. I mean, anytime you can see guys coming from as far back, I mean, Sebeski 23rd to 2nd, Grabow 19th to 3rd. I mean, that tells you about the talent that we have in this league right here, and I just can't wait to get back here and do this again. Fun track, interesting track, fast track. Can't wait to see what's next.
I'll tell you what a wild night here racing. We're going to head out of here. Appreciate the sponsors out there, 2W's Plumbing and Schultz Heating and Cooling. Also there, Southern Patio Enclosures and GForce Racing League. Everyone out there for watching. Everyone have a good night.
Wednesday night is truck night in the Sim 500. It's on tonight's races. Jeff McConaughey is